One.
Hey guys, Legacy here with my friend Shadon, and holy shit, it is over! Well, why are we watching the credits? Let's explain that.
I wanted this to be like our final thoughts video.
Ooh.
Anyway, but I do like the credits though. It gives you a brief explanation on the bottom of what happened to the planets after the war.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, of course, I never read it because, you know, it goes by pretty fast.
If you want to pause and our quality is good enough, game to you. But, thoughts on this game? It was shit. No, I'm joking. I have a tendency to overhype things as being complete shit, but comparing it to other games, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, or it's not nearly as bad as I hyped it to be. It holds a certain place in my heart because it's the first multiplayer game I ever got destroyed in furiously. But, it was...
skill.
You're telling me that to a competitive TF2 player, by the way. Or beginning TF2 player. Not beginning TF2. Okay. So, I did like the game. I thought that it, I'm gonna say three major reasons. The first is, it's pretty balanced. There's no one point which is completely shit compared to everything else. It's very balanced from beginning to end. I mean, there were a few slow points, but it wasn't game-breaking, like other games that were crap. Second reason is, the characters are consistent. I think there's even growth. I'll even say there's growth with Starfox. He's able to accept that his friends will die, and he's able to make hard sacrifices. I think that's symbolic. We don't really see... I mean, rated E or T video game characters.
Especially from Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, he was...
Like that Prime.
He didn't want them to be sacrificed by the end. He knew that had to happen. And it was, I give them points for trying to make emotional scenes. And I probably ruined it, but... The third reason is... It's fun. I mean, you have fun playing it. It's fun watching it. You get a rage with your friends when you lose, but not to the point that you throw your controller around the room till it breaks.
Except the last boss.
Oh, yeah, that last boss is a bitch. But besides for that, it's a decent game.
Yeah, Star Fox is probably... What, are you done?
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, Star Fox's Soul is probably one of my favorite childhood games, and probably one of my favorite games in general. Maybe nostalgic has a bit part of it, but it's still one of my favorites. Says it's... Huh?
Notice that I'm not blinded by nostalgia here, but continue.
I don't think I am. I still find it fun. He says balance. I think there's a few parts that are overboard, like the asteroid field. Feels like it should have been later in the game because it was pretty difficult back in the day. And then the last boss. That, like I said, that's the first time I beat it legitly. But you know what? The game, I don't think it's meant really for kids, but more for teenagers or preteens. And of course, a lot of people hate the ground combat and people want the series to be like air only, like Star Fox 64. And although they might be right on that, and the ground combat is clunky, I still find it pretty good.
I thought it was a good entry. I didn't even cover that. But, there's been some nasty ground combat, i.e. Piano 3. That game had some nasty... Oh! Even worse, Enter the Matrix.
Oh my
god. Have fun trying to play that.
That game is so stiff.
Yeah.
But the game's aiming system... I think they can improve on this.
That was a GameCube controller, by the way.
Yeah.
Being said.
Yeah, they can improve on it, and I want them to make an Assault 2 to replace Command. Because, I don't know what happened. Like, remember in Adventures where the Great Fox was, like, broken down?
Yeah.
Well, saving Saria, bought them a brand new Grey Fox. They all got like armor. They upgraded their armor wings, but saving the whole universe somehow made them barely afford a Corneria cruiser ship or supply ship. Like, how did this mission not give them money? They saved the general,
Is that canon? That they got money from saving Saria?
Yeah,
that's canon.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow, that makes no sense at all.
But yeah, and then they save the whole universe and they barely get anything.
Wow.
I really want him to adjust. And then the creator guy is trying to fit Command into the canon.
Let's just end Command there.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. What do you want to do, like ratings, I guess?
Oh, yeah, rating. Let's make it awkward. Ratings. Let's not make it stars. Let's make it 5 puppies out of 10 puppies. No, I'm joking. No joke. It could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't really fabulous to me. So I'm going to give it... I think 4.5 crowns out of 7 crowns. Just for an awkward
That's
rating.
really awkward.
That's my rating system.
Well, the graphics are pretty damn good.
Oh,
I mean,
I know
you can see each individual hair, at least from what I see.
From the cutscenes.
The story's pretty damn good, probably one of my favorites. The gameplay is good in the air, and the ground combat, although a bit wonky, is still pretty good, I think.
So the question is, how many crowns out of 7 do you give it?
Probably a 5 or 6 out of 7, only because they can improve on it, but this is a first attempt at
For a first attempt, this is amazing. I jump up to 5 crowns
technically they had Assault before Adventures before it, but I think that's different from this game.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's it for this series. Not complete shit, but still living. We're Darker Shadow Blade. We love talking. You love listening. Darker Shadow Blade.